Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the weekend. We have made it. It is Saturday. We are officially live. Of course, we are just getting started. We do got kind of a low-key drop list today, but nonetheless, of course, the main drop is definitely one I want to get in my hand. The prices have been a little bit under retail, but if you add the shipping and the processing fees and all that stuff, you're right at about, I think I was right at about $190 out the door, including taxes and everything. So I guess if I don't get one today, we would have an opportunity to grab it at that price, but I'm going to try to get a $20 off coupon this morning. Not only are we going to try to get that W, but we're going to try to save some money this morning. You know it, big man blaster, big man. My man, good morning. Loving the energy. We're just getting started. Of course, at the top of the hour, we do got the reimagined Jordan 1's going to be dropping. We will take a look at the monitors. Take a peep at everything else going to be sprinkled throughout the morning. We also got the Bape drop at 10 a.m. as well. We'll take a look at all of the other stuff dropping. We'll talk a little bit about next week. Next week's going to be pretty good as well. We're definitely going to keep the pedal to the metal. A big man blast. Big man blast. Yeah. Big man blast. There we go. Fifth live. You should be able to get through the line pretty quick and use that coupon and get a little bit of a deal. A lot of you guys did that. I know I did it a lot last year. In fact, I did it so much that I dusted out. Well, I didn't really dust out my points until I started like using them as for socks and hoodies and stuff like that. Probably that I didn't really need. I meant to keep like 4,000 points. But I think I ended up making a big purchase where I bought a bunch of just clothes, and we ended up using I believe two of those coupons 2 different times. So we ended up running out of gas. We're running on empty, at least over on JD Sports and Finish Line. We're not going to get we didn't get the exclusive access this week. So a little bit unfortunate, but it is a good opportunity to get our points up. So if I am going to cop it, that is, I'm going to grab one of them over at JD or Finish Line. Probably JD. That's usually where I go. That way we can get I can get exclusive access for the next one. I'll at least have 2,000 points. But let's go ahead and pop on over. Just kind of getting things ready this morning. You got plenty of time, 29 minutes. Till the top of the hour. But while I get ready, let's go ahead and take a quick look at the Soleil Benberries. This is kind of there wasn't a ton of news in the last 24 hours, so this is kind of where we wanted to lead with today. So let's go ahead and pop on over. Again, I feel like the first colorway, like if you are going to get one of these, I like his New Balance collabs a lot. So, I just don't think I need either one of these. If I was going to get one, this would be the one I would grab. I do like this colorway. This colorway is pretty smooth. Like I said, I think instead of that pine green on the side, I'd rather have it like the color of his socks almost, like a moss green. But it looks like these are both going to be dropping also right around the corner as well. So for all my Puma fans, they've been dropping a lot of collabs on the Mostro, and now we're actually getting a silhouette that I'm not going to lie, I haven't worn too many Puma running shoes over the years. Every once in a while, if I would go through like Ross or one of those discount stores, if you go through the shoe section, and I remember buying one in particular. I used to bartend and I bought a pair over there. It was one of their running shoes. I can't remember which one it was, but I ended up wearing. I got them for like $50 or something. I think they were regularly like $160. And they were actually pretty comfortable. They weren't the best looking. I didn't love wearing them, but we got a pretty good deal, and they treated the knees right. So the Palace drop list. Have I seen it? Yeah, I didn't cop anything from Palace yesterday. But we can go over there and take a gander at it if you'd like. It was a pretty big drop list yesterday. Probably the best thing, or the thing that probably sold out the fastest, was the Ace Ventura, the Pet Detective tees, which, I don't know. I like the Supreme tees a lot more when they do like the picture tees. But I love me some Ace Ventura Pet Detective as well. Some what was it? What was his name? Finkel, the kicker. Finkel and Einhorn. Oh, classic movie right there. Classic movie. Yeah, we got the. Again, we do got the. I'm gonna go ahead and put up the Nike Sneakers app on the right side of the screen, so that we got everything locked and loaded. As we kind of go through some of the sneaker news. Again, the stock is looking like we're right at about 45. Now, we don't have an official breakdown of the sizes, but just to kind of give a brief summary of the worldwide stock, it looks like U.S. did get a lot more pairs than Europe. The total stock worldwide was in between 65 and 80,000. It looks like on the Nike Sneakers app, we're going to have right around 45K, I believe. Yeah, right around in between 40 and 45,000. I do not have the size breakdown. We only have the size breakdown for the worldwide release, which you can see, if you're also including all of the Q sites in the U.S., all the boutiques, all the Q sites that are going to be dropping this morning. This is a total number, but I do not have the itemized size number for the Nike sneakers. We just have the total, which is going to be between 40 and 45K. We do got to get a pair of these bad boys. They definitely are on the list. I can't believe, I don't know, maybe I can believe it. But I thought they would have at least been going for maybe $200. Right above retail. At least in my size right now, probably a 9.5. Might have even gone down. Yeah, 154. That's kind of where they were at last night. You got 14 pairs at 154. Everyone, I guess, trying to lose some money. 14 people just lined up right there to take definitely a bigger L than we're going to be taking today. That's for sure. All right, let's go ahead and pop on over again. We do got the Nike sneakers up. We will go ahead and pop on over here as well. I can't wait to watch that P-Rod video. I do want to check those out. It's been, 20 years? 20 years since the P-Rod? Or since this white color one that's going to be dropping. It's been a long time. We got a great video as well. And then we're going to go ahead and pop on over. If you guys are going to be copping this morning, like I said, I do got the Nike Sneakers app up on the screen for entertainment purposes for the first drop. But if I can get one over on JD Sports, that's just where I got to go because I got to get my points up. We got some big drops coming up, and I tell you what, nothing would be a bigger party pooper than to not be able to get the white cement Jordan 4s for exclusive access. And if I have no points on JD and Finish Line, that just means I'm going to have to work a little bit harder for that one, as you guys know. But we will be getting everything ready. We do have the D team here. We are the A team and the B team. The girls are getting a little bit of rest for next week because we got a pretty good week next week, top to bottom. It's looking pretty litty, I will say. Really looking forward to that as well. And then we're going to hop on over, of course, next week. We also got that Soul Jordan 3 going to be dropping. We're about 22 minutes away. Let's get on over to that Soul Jordan 3. And we'll kind of talk about these and then lead into the first drop. We got 22 minutes. You got plenty of time if you still got to make some breakfast. Maybe cook some breakfast. If you got to go walk the dog, get the blood flowing. Still got the side chick in the bed. Maybe the main chick. However you're doing it, you got plenty of time. 21 minutes till the drop goes live. You really don't need to be too ready for this one because there's so many. There's, with the stock and also with all the places they're dropping. Shouldn't have a problem copping these. And then we're also right around the corner from the Little Yachty Air Force Ones. We will be going over the drop list in the next hour, so we'll be taking a closer look at that as well. But just to go ahead and make sure that we know all of the places, we're going to be getting ready here for the Reimagines. Again, I got the JD Sports finish line. We got that one already locked and loaded. Looks like the queue is up over on Champs and Foot Locker. Queue is up over on Champs and Foot Locker. We're going to get one of those open. And then if all else fails, we'll just go in for the Nike one and, just get the dub over there. That might be our best option. Also, they are going to be dropping at WSS. Also going to be dropping at Nordstrom, JD Sports, Finish Line, Foot Locker, Nike Champs, Snipes, Chic. Lots of different places to pick these up. Like I say, I'm going to pick them up where I got some points, got some familiarity. We're going to go ahead and pop that one up on the right-hand side there. We also got our JD Sports app, as you guys know, locked and loaded right there on the front of the screen. We're going to go ahead and spread this one nice and wide as well. And then once, probably about 2 or 3 minutes until the top of the hour, we should see the queue load up over on JD Sports as well. You know it. Let's get it. Yeah. In the cut, I'm rolling up my broccoli. All right, let's go ahead and make sure that we got that one up on the big board. Smoke Puff Clouds in the chat. There we go. Good morning. Big salutes. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Saturday. Good to see you guys. Hopefully everyone is doing well wherever the stream reaches you. We got kind of a light weekend this weekend, and then we're going to be getting right after it next week. Should be a very entertaining week for the streams next week. Only got a couple days where it'll be kind of a little bit boring in the morning. Of course, we always try to go over the latest and the greatest, so no one gets too bored when nothing is dropping. But, yeah, we also got the Grandma's Couch, but it doesn't look like we're going to be able to get any of those. I don't know. Yeah, yesterday they had because there were only 100 pair. I mean, maybe there'll be some left over. I doubt it. Because, yeah, the green pair only had 100. The pink pair had like 600. So, online, I mean, maybe we'll get a surprise. Who knows? But just by the stock, it looks like that, it looks like it probably won't happen. So, unfortunately, if I could have, I would have definitely grabbed the pink pair of the Grandma's Couch as well. And then we also got these dropping next week. The Leche Blue, these are dropping the same day, Friday, man. We got a crazy drop day Friday. Friday, we got the Travis Scott Leche Blue Field Jacks. And then we also got the Kith. That's the Kith drop as well that day. The Kith New Balance, which is looking pretty saucy. We went over those a few times. We got 2 different colorways. I got going to be dropping there. Let's go ahead and move up to that one. I believe we had a couple of them. Yeah, right there. Also dropping next week is the Cause doll. This one is actually dropping on Monday Fun Day. So kind of a short rest break, and then we got the pedal to the metal, and we're right back at it again. You know it. Foxy! Did I cop that piece? I did not. Did you? We had a ton of people, especially down in San Diego, that had the extra pairs, and they were definitely looking out for a lot of us. I had an opportunity to grab them, but yeah, we did not secure a pair. The day they did drop, I did have a person that had an extra one for me, but they didn't really get a hold of me during that time, so we didn't secure that, what are we calling it, the tourmaline. Unfortunately, another wallet W, I guess. We'll roll that one over into next month. Old school. There he is. Smoke puff clouds in the chat. You know it. Pinkish to the ceiling. Whoop, whoop. All right, what else we got? Yeah, here's the Kith one. We got two different colorways of that shoe. My goal is, if I have to, just to do a trade for it or something. L on SBs on, you know it. You know it. We definitely don't get too caught up on the L. That's for sure. Just keep it moving. We got so much good stuff ahead of us. Wallet W's are key. I feel like they're just as key as the W's. There he is. Bulldog. We up and at it early, baby. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. There we go. 15 minutes away from drop time. I feel like we've taken on L on everything else this week. We were pretty bummed out yesterday. We couldn't get the FTP Vans. We had the size 10. We were through in the checkout, and then we just, once we hit the credit card, she didn't have my size. She said sold out. I thought we were going to jump up, celebrate a little bit. And then we got the old, sold out spinning circular disc on the top, unfortunately. Came up a little bit short. Hunter said, think I'll snag a 12.5 off sneakers. Then go cars and coffee in my rodeo. Hey, we going ape in the rodeos. That's what I'm talking about. Great shoe, though. A freaking great shoe. Definitely nothing wrong with that one. My goal is, I definitely want to get it in the collect, but I'll just probably have to trade. I got a couple doubles, too. I've been kind of stocking up for some of these rainy days in the past. And we got a couple things hidden. There we go. TP, what's happening, player? Big salutes. Good morning, good morning. You know it. Kind of a tough one to get up for this morning, especially everyone that already secured their reimagined Jordan 1. But hey, I figured we'd give it a rip. We can't come home with the L today. That's definitely not going to happen. I feel like yesterday got the best of me. It felt like I secured both pairs. And then it just, at the last second, we just came up a little bit short. And I got to say, we haven't done that in a while. And I like to get that out of my system right now. So that way we hitting on all cylinders once we hit the summer. You know what's happening, Boo? There we go. We up and at it early. We making some noise on the weekend, baby. Big salutes. Good morning. Hey, man, we almost to the summer. We about a week and a half into May. May's looking pretty nice for the rest of the month. Definitely got some bangers ahead of us. Should be pretty entertaining at the very least. Also got a pretty good Supreme drop list that should be coming up. I hope they just drop it on 1 week. But there's also a couple things that I've had my eye on there. And I feel like we've been holding out for the last couple weeks, only to splurge. No, but yeah, the University Blue Jordan 1 that came out 4 years ago is better shit. Oh, it's better material too. Yeah, it's kind of like how I look at the Bread 4s, like the 2019 pair is just like my grail in that shoe. But yeah, let's take a look at those actually. TP brings up a great point. Yeah, and then they also, if you don't like these, the UNCs also they don't have the aged look, so if you don't like the yellow sole, and yeah, I believe you're talking about, I want to see the color of these. The UNC, they keep on bringing us the reimagined. But I believe it's this pair. I know I got the grade school pair. These ones dropped in 2015. Maybe I got the wrong one there. UNC Jordan 1. Maybe we didn't get a good... Yeah, here it is right here. I think this is it. The one... When did these drop? In 2015? Is this one it? 4 years ago? Let's see. Oh, that would have been in 2021. Oh, are you talking about TP? Are you talking about these? The UNC toe? No. I did get the UNC toes. But I don't really like the UNC toes. I do have them, but I like these ones a lot better. Or I like these ones probably the best. You know what pair I also like now that I kind of am peeking at them right now? I've always liked these, the patent leather, the UNC patent women's pair. They kind of remind me of the Fearless Jordan ones, which I had to sell my pair. I had a pair, but I got a size 8.5. It was a good deal, and I thought I could wear them without the insoles, and I just couldn't do it, unfortunately. Not that pair, just type University. Oh, okay. Yeah, University Blue. Okay. University Blue. Oh, yeah, these with the nubuck. Yeah, those were pretty buttery. You're right. I forgot about those. And I love me some nubuck. Yeah, these kind of dropped remember when the Hyper Royals dropped? I don't know if this is the one you're talking about. But yeah, the materials on this one are pretty buttery. Yeah, I think I like the one from 2015 the best. I like the one on the screen the best, probably. Probably got some good leather on it. Some nice calf skin as well. There we go. Big up, Mikey. Good morning. Smokey. We up and at it early. Oh, man. The eyes squinted. We're yawning. I just bit my tongue. Oh, God. Son of a bitch. Oh, yeah. My tongue is swollen right now. Oofta. Oh, man. I made my eyes water. Oh, little Riri this morning. All right, so yeah, remember the Hyper Royal ones though. That's what I was gonna say. Remember the Hyper Royal ones? I felt like those dropped right around the same time as those UNC University Blue ones you were just talking about. Yeah, these dropped also in 2021. This colorway was fire too. It's kind of sweet. Yeah, they dropped. This one I still got to get, and it has dropped in price a lot. It has dropped in price a lot. Almost looks like a meme coin. But yeah, we're looking right above retail for the Hyper Royals. But this pair is really sweet too. Another pair I didn't get for retail that I like to pick up if we could get our mitts on them. We are 8 minutes away. Going to be kind of a shorter morning. This morning, we'll definitely hang out through the first drop. I also wanted to go over a little bit next week, our schedule next week, and all that good stuff. Hopefully, we can get all the W's. Everyone can get their UNC Jordan 1s, or everyone can get their wallet W. That's just as good. Because, again, if we look at the calendar next week, we can separate them with value buys. We can also separate them with, like, must cops. But there's definitely, in the month of May, I bet I have 12 shoes. Oh, man. I must have bit like a good chunk of my tongue off. Oofda. That does not taste good. Oh, no, Mikey. Traded the Hyper Royal. I've always just had like a soft spot for that shoe. They kind of reminded me, too, of, remember those carpet company? That carpet company, SB High? That dropped a couple years ago. They kind of reminded me of those too. Which this year we ended up copping one of those carpet. But yeah, the carpet. Yeah, these ones. The Hyper Royals. But way prettier. The Hyper Royals, believe me, are prettier than this shoe. But just the colorway, it kind of reminded me of this carpet company one. But those blues are some good blues. Yeah, I'm still trying to get the Hyper Royal. There's the Hyper Royal, and then I would also get that tie-dye one that I still don't have yet. Like, as far as, like, Jordan 1s are concerned, at least some of them that have dropped in the last 5 years. Yeah, I want this one. And then also, remember the tie-dye one? which I mean, a lot of you guys probably won't like this one, but I just like the color. I think it was like the Jordan 1 tie-dye. Yeah, this one. It was it was a women's drop. Damn, look at how much this one has came down. Holy shit, look at that. Look at that chart. That looks like the Crypto Zoo meme coin. Just straight to the ground. I thought I liked those, but now looking at the picture, I must have been tripping. Yeah, just the Hyper Royals. I thought I liked these when they came out. I did. I remember them. I remember the tie-dye ones that I was like, oh, I want those. But they were like going for like almost $300. And if you would have bought them on a secondary market or like a StockX, that would have definitely ran probably over 300. But yeah, the color, I feel like it looks a lot better in hand. But yeah, I definitely don't need that one anymore. But the Hyper Royals, I do need. Or I would like. I would try to trade for those bad boys. But nonetheless, what do you guys think of the Field Jacks? The Leche Blue Field Jacks right here. Now, these are going to be a little bit different from the Field Jacks that I ended up getting my mitts on. Because I don't have any of the suede. Mine have like the mesh, which I do like. I like the mesh because it gives my toes room. Gives it a little bit more of a sporty look. I think this is supposed to be like more of a bougie look, like a glow-up pack, but I don't know. I don't know how well it... I mean, the strap looks really nice and the toe looks pretty nice from this POV. I don't know. The toe doesn't bother me as much on this colorway. Yeah, I'm just kind of in the middle on the Field Jacks. I ended up copping the first colorway, but I haven't worn them yet. I've had them on foot. They are decently comfortable. Probably feel a lot like the Spiridon. There we go. We grinding it up. There you go. That's what we're talking about. Smoke puff clouds in the chat. It's about that time. 4 minutes away from the top of the hour. You know it. Grab your favorite drink. Grab your favorite snack. Grab your favorite pack. Grab your favorite bong, blunt, pinner. We getting after it. Mikey said, I like the Leche Blue Field Jacks. Yeah, at this point, I'm going to, I might as well go for, I didn't get the last one. But this one I like a lot better than the green one. Absolutely. I kind of want to do a side-by-side, though, just to see the difference between the mesh and the suede. But these are going to be dropping next week. Again, our drop list is pretty packed from top to bottom. But let's go ahead and pop on over. I want to get you guys' opinion on these. These are also dropping next week. So these are just basically, we're comparing two different eras. The materials on the first pair, the elephant print is really thick. The black coloring in the middle of the elephant print is pretty thick. I kind of like it when it's bold like that, like on the Reimagined Jordan 3s that dropped a couple years ago. I kind of liked how bold those were. It was pretty thick as well. I think it gives them just a little bit better look, in my opinion, especially when you see them on foot. I just think they look a little bit more pronounced when they have that thicker black, basically border on the elephant print. I also like on the sole, I don't know if they did this on the new one, I like the Oriental font on the inside of the tongue. The color is I like the color on this one better. I like the white and the blue and the reds on this one. But I like the materials on this one. I do like the exposed leather. The aged midsole, I know a lot of people are getting sick of that. So I wanted to get your guys' opinion on these. Like, is that too much? Would you rather have the old pair from like 7 years ago? You tell me. The 2018 pair or the 2025 pair? Of course, the 2025 pair, again, got the kind of the aged midsole. It's got, of course, the leather that is exposed on the edges. And then it also, I feel like the blue and the red colorway are a little bit lighter. And then, of course, the suede on the 2025 pair is that long-haired suede. We don't see elephant print a lot like that. I don't think I've ever seen it with that long of suede on the elephant print. So I was kind of pumped up about those. But visually, the ones from 2018 just stick out a little bit more. I think they're just a little bit cleaner. I don't know. I have kind of my gripes with both of them, and I have parts of both of them that I do like. But yeah, the 18 pair, I think it's just more bold. Like they pop a little bit more. Yeah. Yeah, everyone. Smokey said 2018. Mikey, 2018. Bulldog said Q is up, baby. Locked and loaded. Let's get it. There we go. Yeah, we are gonna. We do got JD Sports open because that's gonna be the most important. JD Sports is gonna be the most important. We do got. Or let's see. Can we get in there? I don't know. Yeah, I already had them loaded up. So if we, yeah, there we go. Okay, we're queued up. We also, yeah. So is this first come first serve, Bulldog? All right, he's keeping an eye there. I need a pair, so I gotta get a pair of these. Whoops, this morning I don't need to open up YouTube. I need to open up Nike. Okay, we're loaded up on both. Okay, we got two JD. Yeah, I don't want to go for the Nike one until I'll at least give these like a minute or two, see if we can't get through on these bad boys. Just to make it interesting. A little showmanship this morning. All right, let's go ahead and pop that one over. Yeah, going to be a big week next week as well. Now, we're going to be here every morning, Tuesday through the weekend. All right, well, we got a drop on Monday. We actually got a drop on Monday. That is the, I forgot what's dropping. We talked about it. We talked about it earlier this morning. Our Monday drop. What do we got going down Monday? It wasn't the Croc. Yeah, I forgot what we got. What we were talking about at the beginning of the stream. Anyways, let's go ahead and pop that one over. Not that important. Monday the 12th. Let's see. Do we got? I thought it was it close? There we go. We got through. Damn! Look at this. All right. So yeah, here's where I got them. Yeah, I don't think I'm through on my phone yet. There I am. There we go. We got through. Okay, I'll just get them on my phone. I'll just get them on the phone. That is good news. Yep, that is some good news right there. Locked and loaded. And we dropping the panties. Of course. Hopefully we doing that over the weekend. Smoke Puff Clouds in the chat. There you go, Mo. Deuces up. Good to see you. Good morning, good morning. All right, here we go. Damn, full size run. Look at this shit. 7.5 through 14. 7.5 through 14. Everyone going to be eating today. Oh, they're getting me with shipping? Oh, no, they're getting me with shipping. What's happened to the free shipping? Are you serious? Like, are they really doing that? I'm going to go to the sneakers. I'm not paying for shipping. That's insane. I'll just cop on Nike sneakers. I'm not paying shipping. No way. Yo, JB, got it for the baby girl. Let's go. Congratulations. We're going to try to follow in your footsteps. That's the goal this morning. Got him. Madre de Dios. Madre de Dios. There we go. Big ups on the dub. Let's keep them going. There we go, Marco. Looks like we got them under retail over on Exhibit. We spinning, we winning. Yet another W. We getting it off. Got him. The $20 off coupon. There we go, OG. On Exhibit. Let's use them. Let's save those buckaroos. That's what counts this morning. You know it. We're getting perk.
Pop a perk and go to work. This is my never-before-seen super perk form. Velma Daphne assumed the positions, and I'ma beat it up like Sonny Liston.
There we go. You know it. We are in proper form for the drop. I'm already seeing a ton of W's this morning. We are cooking. Let's keep it going, baby. I only forgot my apron, but it doesn't mean we can't get a little messy this morning. And I believe we got one more W. We got to celebrate again. Big ups on yet another W. Got it.
Girl, shake it fast for me. Shake it fast for me. Shake it fast for me. Shake it fast for me, girl. Shake it fast for me.
There we go. Congratulations again. All right. Let's see. Looks like, yeah, the code, how we doing over with the code for that 15% off? I can't believe we got clipped at JD trying to hit us up with the shipping charge. Spend 180. Yeah, nothing. You know, they got the clock on the side. Yeah, the bottom one is definitely like, I feel like reminds me more of like Alice in Wonderland. I guess they kind of, I don't know. I guess I don't know the story very well. But I just remember like the clock and then the logo. But these are going to be dropping next Thursday, the 15th, as well. And then that Adidas shoe that we were just talking about. Judy from Zootopia. Damn. Little Judy there with the purple eyes. They got the bunny on the back, though. They got the fur on the side. No, that's pretty sweet, though. The carrot and the bunny. Damn, you're not even going to give a collab to Bugs? What? WTF. I don't know what they're doing to the side of it, though. It looks like the eye stays are like there's Velcro underneath or something. You see that? Like it lifts up on the... Yeah, these are... I'm interested in the materials on these bad boys. I bet these aren't going to come in adult sizes, are they? Oh, there's the Velcro. I told you it looked like there was Velcro on them. Damn, do these things are like what, a mule? Oh man, do the laces did the eye stays rip off completely? Oh, those would be ugly if they would go into a mule. I don't know why they have Velcro there. What do you guys think? Yeah, it's only going to be youth and infant sizing, which makes a lot more sense. It makes a lot more sense. But yeah, there's that Velcro on there. All right. Yeah, we already looked at the Travis Scott. We also got a few more colorways going to be dropping. We recently had a New Balance Gray Day. New Balance dropped a bunch of gray silhouettes. But now we got some more New Balance 1000s. This is actually a pretty color. I recently copped the Concepts New Balance 1000. It's a pretty comfortable shoe, especially for the price. I mean, don't get me wrong. This is no 990. This is no 991, 992. But for 150 buckaroos, I think it definitely competes with the silhouettes that are at that price point, like whether it's the 1906, 860 V2. These, I think, are just as comfortable as both of those shoes. It's just these ones are, like, I feel like you could wear these a little bit more in the winter than especially like an 860 V2 on the upper. They are a little bit chilly there, especially if you have mesh on the upper. And you do wear them in cold weather. That mesh does, the air does go right through those bad boys. I like the concept idea. They just didn't. Yeah, I agree. Hunter. It just looks a little kiddish, you know? Like, I don't mind rocking some bunny or some rabbit foot. You know how dope those mules looked? Which makes sense because, you know, they're dropping them for the kids and for grade school. But, you know, something for the adults? Let me show you. Oh, man, we got the perfect thing, dude. Because these things are butter. The rabbit mules. I got to get a pair of these. The color of these just, you know. If you guys remember, like, some people carried the rabbit foot on their keychain for good luck. It was kind of giving me that vibe. But yeah, I might have to go. Yeah, we just might have to go up right here. Shit, I'll just pull it up on the screen. Yeah, I believe they were the rabbit mule. We should be able to pull it up if we do that. No, that's not it. Unbelievable. Was it on Bravest? No, they didn't have the mule. I think we saw him over on Cup. Yeah, there they are. Oh, it's made out of a goat's foot. Okay, so I've heard rabbit. Now I'm hearing goat. Looks like they come with some goat socks. The old camel toe there, the moose knuckle. Get a couple of those bad boys for the collection. Very interesting. Yeah, it does kind of got to go for. I also thought it looked kind of like a rabbit foot. All right. Well. Let's see. Did they both do the rabbit clog? Yeah, right there, the rabbit foot shoes. All right, which one are they? I mean, they look more like a goat shoe with the hoof, with the moose knuckle there in the middle. So I'm guessing it maybe more look like a goat. But yeah, we've seen them marking them both ways. They look a little bit more like an old goat or like a winter rabbit. You know, the summer rabbits are going to be too brown for those. Or at least the ones up here, they're like chameleons. They like change color every other month. Yeah, wild look. I know. Yeah, they definitely got an interesting colorway. And they got the split toe too. The literal camel toe right in the sock there. Those socks are ugly. But the mules are sweet. I do like those. All right, what else we got? I was taking a look at some. Oh, we got another collaboration too. If you guys remember this last week, Pleasures and On dropped a collaboration actually right here. They dropped two different colorways of that sneaker. Which I don't know why we... Oh, here they are. Yeah, the Loop Pleasures. And then Yeah, one of them is on the Hyper Monster and one of them's on the Cloud Monster. I feel like I see a lot of the Cloud Monsters at the gym. But that was their collab they dropped last week. Now they have another collab with Low. I feel like if you're going to get one of these ons, you might as well grab a collab. Because the collabs have been looking pretty buttery, I got to say. I've never worn a pair of ons. Again, I see them quite a bit on people's feet. But they do have, it looks like they got a couple different colorways. They're going to be dropping in an electric blue and a stanky pinky colorway. You know it. There we go. Yeah, the looks like the the ones that already dropped, they dropped in a purple and an orange pair. They dropped in March. But this colorway is a little bit better, I guess. I'm kind of in the middle on that one. All right. And then let's go ahead and head on over. Looks like the French Blue Jordan 12. We got dropping on August 16th. We got some images, some first looks at this one as well. Nothing I need. I would rather have the Mellows, honestly, than the which we were going to talk about the Mellows. Wanted to get those loaded up here. Guppy the puppy. Oh, yeah, there they are. These ones I would cop, actually. I actually like the Mellow 12s. Decent pair of 12s. Not a must-have, though. I mean, I copped a lot of 12s the last couple years, so. Oh, we need those snow bunnies. Absolutely. Can't have enough of those. And then, we also had a video of a little video of the Air Max 95. So let me go ahead and just pop our screen. Another colorway of the Air Max 95. This is going to be kind of a combination between the red and the orange colorway, but they do look pretty nice. I got to say, it's a pretty clean colorway. I don't think I'd shy away from it too much. It looks like also they got a couple new colorways of the Puma Breonna Stewart in the Stewie 4, the Night Vision colorway. They've been dropping a bunch of colorways of those on the Puma side of things. All right. Oh, and then yesterday we didn't get to these. Two sneakers we're going to take a look at. Another Air Max 95 collaboration. This one is between Works Out and Nike. This one looks like kind of more just like I don't know, the side of it does look interesting. I am interested in these. Like you can see the side of them. They got like a Nike swoosh on them. And it looks like it's like a mesh swoosh. Like even if you don't like the colorway, the materials on these actually do look interesting. I don't know if there's any more pictures. I don't think so. I haven't seen a better picture of them. I don't know if they loaded up anything on their Instagram. Yeah, I don't see it. So, we'll just have to wait and see. Get some more, more pictures of them. But they do look different than any of the, this is like the first 95 I felt like that we've seen that has been like retooled. Whether it's putting the swoosh on there. They do look different. I'd be curious to definitely see some more pictures of that one as well. Then let's go ahead and move on over to the, this was the colorway. The Sundial pink and orange one. We do got video of this one as well. I just got to find it. All right, let me go ahead and hop on over here. I thought I had it loaded up, but let me just go double check. All right. Yeah, that was the Salehi. Those two Salehi colorways. And then, that Vomero 5 Plus. I also wanted to talk about that. I actually wanted to bring this up the other day. But Nike, Hoka has been taken out. They got the chunky midsole. They look just like the Hoka. But they did make some decent colorways. But they beefed up the Vomero and made this silhouette, which you can't help but think looks just like the Hokas. But I actually like the way they did it. I definitely think that, like, visually, I would prefer the Nike one. Game 3 tonight, baby! You know it! We're going to end the week. You know it. We're just getting started. Game 3 tonight. What, Game 4 on Monday? Woo! Going back to Minnesota? 3-1? Hell yeah, I can't wait. Going to be a fun game tonight. Is Steph still out? Old school, I think you said he was out like, a week or maybe longer? Damn, how we looking with how we looking on the Nike sneakers app? Yeah, they are starting to sell out of sizes. UNC done made it to Nike. Oh no, it's on Nike. No way. No, it's on the regular Nike app. Get out of here. I gotta check this out. Yeah, I just gotta check this one out. I think it's over on Nike. Yeah, right here we got the UNC. Damn. Oh no. Tragedy. A tragedy. Looks like a full size run though. Full size run. Still got the 9.5 in the bag there. Shouldn't have a problem picking these up. Add to bag. Yeah, item added. So you shouldn't have a problem getting any of those, guys. Kind of nice. All right, let's go ahead and pop that one up on the big board. Now, when are they going to be discounted is the question. Might be back for Game 5 or so. Yeah, I mean, if we're gonna beat them, I want to beat them with Curry, right? Yeah, it should be hopefully it'll be a fun rest of the series. I think we got the momentum going, but I tell you what, we can't roll over and get 2 L's in Golden State. That'll be the death of our season right there if that happens. But I like the energy they're running on. I think they found some stuff that worked, and they got to take advantage of, the shortened roster on the Warriors. Let's be honest. And if they can't take advantage of that, I don't know if they deserve to move on. Even from a diehard, or not diehard fan. I'm definitely not a diehard any fan, but I do like when they do good. It's a lot more fun. For sure. As many times when I was growing up, they broke my heart. Like especially in the Marbury and Garnett era. And we were so happy just to make the playoffs back then, but we would always either miss the playoffs altogether or we would get in there and it was a first round exit. But we had a lot cooler jerseys back then though, for sure. 100%. The Timberwolves jerseys now suck compared to what they used to be, I think. All right, what else we got going on? Kind of a quiet morning this morning, I gotta say. We looked at the Jason Tatums earlier. We talked about the Schwartzky Crystal Jordan 1 low. That one also is going to be retailing for $1,000, which is crazy. But yeah, let me go back on over. I just wanted to bring up the video here. I wanted to check those bad boys out a little bit. There they are. All right, let me show you my screen. And then we're going to take a look at the P-Rods, and then, I don't know, if you guys don't got anything else going on, maybe might call it after that. All right, let's go ahead. We'll also check out if anything's going on Bape as well. I don't think anything is. But let's go ahead and take a quick look at the Air Max 95 here. The big bubble. Again, this is the pink and orange pair. Just hold it still, bro. God. There you go. There's a better. Sorry about the video. It's a decent colorway, you know. I just wish Air Max 95s were more comfortable. The only 95s I need are going to be the collabs. The Cortez collab, of course, is the best. We'll see what the Kith collab and the Undefeated collab looks like. The Undefeated one's going to be pretty OG. I think the only thing they're going to have is just like the Undefeated branding around it. I'm more interested in the Kith collabs, but we'll see what happens. We got a big Kith release next week. We got a couple big releases next week, but in particular, Kith going to be dropping next Friday. And then, of course, we got the two 2010s that are going to be dropping. Both looking pretty nice. We do got some Kobe's also around the corner as well. But yeah, we got both of the Kith sneakers. The Kith New Balance. Probably the blue and the maroon pair might be the best colorway. That's probably my favorite colorway right there, but definitely could be argued. Either one of those, not too bad. Actually, the New Balance kind of has similar color characteristics to that shoe that it's right next to, right on the screen there, that Air Max 95. They both got the pink and the orange in them. Probably the earlier samples of this Kith collab would look a lot closer to that because they were gray. And then, of course, we got a lot of good SBs coming up. Recently had the Nardwuar announcement this week. We got at least one colorway coming from him. Of course, those aren't going to be dropping until holiday. We have a Heelys collab. Heelys coming back. Man, I haven't seen a Heelys since like the 90s. The White Castle collab also going to be dropping. Then we got a pretty sweet shoe coming up, especially if you're an SB fan. We have the P-Rod 1 retroing. Let's go over to Nike SB or nothing. I'm going to give you guys a quick look at it, and then we're going to pull a video from David over at Blue Tile. Of course, we always like to watch David's reviews. Does a good review on this P-Rod, and we'll take a closer look at that one as well. All right, let's go ahead and pop the Nike SB or nothing on here. They do have a little bit shorter video of this sneaker altogether. I don't know if we got any skating videos of them in the P-Rod. Nice little crook to crook. Little step down there, a little bump. Woo! All right. And then, yeah, let's take a look at these. All right. Well, at least P-Rod wearing his own shoe right there on the right-hand side. But yeah, with a video of it in hand. Oh no, Nardwuar went and interviewed P-Rod. Sheesh. All right. Well, yeah, that original video that I was going to show you, I'm just going to go ahead and pull up the video from David from Bluetooth. Looks like we already got the volume cranked. So we're just going to go ahead and I'm going to fast forward it to the main part here. If any of you guys want to watch this full video, I highly encourage you guys to go check out David from Blue Tile's YouTube channel. Does a ton of reviews, not only Nike, but I mean Converse, Etnies. I've seen him do a short video on the Warsaw sneakers. So if you like skate shoes, he does a lot of good reviews as well, as most of you guys know. I'm going to go ahead and put the full link to this in the chat in case any of you guys want to watch the whole video there. All right, let's go over. Let's go ahead and get the volume off of this. There we go. I'm going to go to where he actually takes out the shoe. Okay? Because the shoe does have a lot of good parts. Let's go to the first look, because that's the most important. All right, let's start right here. All right, here we go. Let's get it.
This is it, guys. So in 2004...
Oh, hold on. Hold on, guys. I am actually going to get the... Yeah, we're going to go ahead and get this one off the right side of the screen there, so that's not in your guys' way. All right, much better. Much better. All right, let's get it.
Paul Rodriguez got on Nike SB, and he had a little while on the team before he got his first shoe. This shoe originally came out in 2005. So
as you can see there on the middle of the shoe, right above the mud guard, you got kind of that Chanel stitch in there, kind of that diamond stitching that we see on a lot of like the All Mom and Your collabs on like the inside of the shoe. Pretty sweet little detail.
Years ago, it's pretty crazy. They've done some pretty cool updates, so that looks pretty cool with the silver right here.
So a little hardware. Looks like they updated the eye stays, and then they also updated the hardware on the back heel there on the Nike spell out.
Silver right there as well. On the original, you had black embroidery, I believe. And then also you had like white and black embroidery here, but that just reflective. I don't think anybody can argue that those little details make this look a lot better. You also have this clear outsole.
I think that clear outsole and those details, I think, definitely gave it a little bit of like a classy, maybe more of like a timeless look. It was a nice little glow up. Nice little glow up pack on the P-Rod.
Was black, I think. The original might have been black or white. I can't remember. But
it was white. I think it was white on the original. This clear bottom I love a clear bottom. And it actually sticks to your grip tape a little bit better as well. The grip is even better.
And I literally just looked at them, but we're about to look at that so you guys can see which you prefer. But look at that Nike SB brand.
Oh, it looks great.
Light right there. So this thing looks pretty epic. Got your shank plate here. You have a window into your zoom area.
Oh man, let's check out that shank plate one more time. The shank plate on the bottom there, which is always good for in case you primo. We all hate landed primo, but if you have a shoe with no support, you definitely it's a lot worse hitting primo than when you got like a nice shank like that on the bottom of your shoe.
This thing looks pretty epic.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
Your shank plate here. You have a window into your zoom airbag that is in your midsole right there and on the heel. Super grippy outsole and this clear. The clear to me grips a little bit better than everything else.
Yep. See, he also says it. Yeah, the translucent outsoles, whether it's on an SB or a Dunk, I've always felt that they've gripped, especially just the ground itself. They grip better, but especially grip tape in general. Just got a little bit like a stickier of a feel, in my opinion.
I did actually confirm that in a meeting with the designers. It is a little bit softer than your standard rubber, so it does grip a little better.
Oh, so it is softer. It is softer than your standard leather. So I guess that is the plan of attack right there. The softer the outsole, the better the better traction on that bad boy. Nice. Do we got to? How's everyone doing? Is everyone being able to hear this? That's still rocking with us? Yeah, they're not bad, just simple. Yeah, it's definitely not going to be for everyone. There he is, Turtle Dick Barry. My man, big salutes. You know it, we coming in proper on a Saturday. What's good, player? We're just kind of going over some stuff. It's been a pretty low-key morning this morning. The good news is, if you wanted the reimagines, lots of those sitting around. I'd like to see some more deals. We haven't seen, too many, offers yet, but I know we will probably throughout the day. We'll definitely see some free shippings. I'm sure maybe even like a $10 or $15 off, maybe a 10% off. Definitely keep your eyes on the monitors if you are looking at copping those UNC. Maybe you want a little bit of a discount as well. And you should be able to do that. We got a big week again next week. It should be pretty fun. Top to bottom. We got the Travis Scotts dropping next week. We got a really big Kith collab dropping next week. The Supreme drop should be banger as well. It's straight to toe what's popping. Good morning, good morning. Let's go. Good to see you, my man. What's good in your world? Also, appreciate you guys coming out last night as well for our first sneaker battle of the summer season. It's going to be a wet girl, or it's going to be a hot girl summer. It might also be a wet one as well. All summer long, we're going to be every Friday night at the Doghouse. And yesterday was the first night of our summer sesh. So appreciate you guys coming out and showing some love last night. Definitely saw a lot of dope stuff. Also, big ups to G-Face as well as Stretch for giving us a great show last night. All right, let's go ahead and pop on over. Let's see this thing.
Say a gum-colored or black-colored rubber. So on the toe, you do have turn and stitch right there, so that helps you from splitting your toe box apart.
Yep, same as the SBs. Same as our regular SBs.
And then you also have this cool, like, quilted detail, kind of a Gucci Paul Rudd.
Yeah, that's the Chanel stitching I always kind of talk about, or like the Chanel, the embroidery we always talk about. It's just kind of in that diamond print. Chanel used to do a lot of handbags like that, or at least the ones that they're known for the most. They would always have like that diamond stitching, and I like it when they put it on shoes. I also like it like the way Amamanier puts it on the inside of the shoes. I really like that as well. I'm sure a lot of you guys do too.
Print all the way around this thing. Looks pretty epic. You got your Zoom Air Paul Rodriguez proprietary label on the inside. And you also have tongue straps. So you got your tongue centering straps.
Oh, it ain't going to go to the side.
And yeah, here you go. Let's pull the insole out. You just have this foam insole with holes through it and your standard sock liner. Your Zoom airbag is built into the midsole, which I'm not sure you can see that, but you can see it when you look at it in person. So can you see the airbag outline in there? It's in there. So you do have Zoom Air in the midsole of this shoe. Probably one of the
So Zoom Air only in the midsole.
cooler things about this shoe right here is this SHS Dubray on the bottom lace right there. That looks pretty awesome. But that also calls back to an original release that Nike did with Paul Rodriguez of a Carolina blue.
Oh, the Delta Force. Oh, man, I haven't seen these in forever. Yo, look at the perforated leather on the quarter panel. Oh, man. Man, his shoe came a long way, like, even from this one. Because this one's pretty dusty looking.
Anniversary retro, which is crazy that this thing.
Sorry about that.
White Delta Force. So a Nike SB Carolina blue and white Delta Force had this SHS Dubray on the laces, and that is just a callback to like P-Rod's childhood crew, the guys he grew up skating with, and I think they still have not told anybody what that stands for. So Spanky, Scuba, P-Rod, and I'm going to blow it on the fourth person. But anyway, there's 4 dudes in the crew, and nobody apparently knows what it stands for except them. Superhuman Skateboarders is probably what it stands for. There you go.
Superhuman Skateboarders. And yeah, I did not know that it also had it on the Dubray on that UNC colorway. But it looks like the logo might have been a little different when they did that one. Or at least the font looks a little bit different.
There you go. I just made that up because I like humans. So let's go ahead and put these side by side. But first, these things are $120 and they release on May 16th. Pay attention to Blue Tile SC on Instagram for all those release details. We will have an online release, but we're still trying to figure out how the online and in-store releases will meld together for you guys so we can release it as fair as possible. Let's go ahead and pop these bad boys up here. Here you go. These are the OGs, and I'm going to go ahead and open this up too. This is a size 11.5 in the new one, and they both come with your extra white laces in these. And this is an 11.5 in the 10-year anniversary model. So $120 on this guy, May 16th. Blue Tile SC on Instagram for all the release details.
Man, I think I got to get this pair. At least at least break them in, give them a wear test. They look a lot cleaner than I remember. Like, I like the way, like, the things they added to it. It was very minimalistic, but the things they did add, I thought, really made the shoe look pretty nice. I mean,
and here are your different outsoles.
Yeah, look at the outsoles. Like, dude, the clear outsoles look so much better.
Yeah, you got that black and white outsole and this clear outsole. Man, I just think it really elevates the shoe.
It just makes it look, it's like a glow up effect, you know? Everything just gets a little better when you put that translucent outsole on it. Grip gets better. The looks get better. You know? Like a baddie.
I know some purists
like
are
a
going to be
baddie,
mad about
right?
that. But in my opinion,
comparing like a baddie to like your ex, you know, and where the girl, like, she's a real baddie. It feels like comparing these two outsoles. You got the one that has like the glow up, the nice looks. It's better in every way. The old outsole, kind of dusty, you know, doesn't look well visually. I think that sums up a lot of my dating history right there. All right, let's go for it.
there's no argument. This new version just looks and feels amazing. The original did too, don't get me wrong, but this thing just feels even better. So they did a great job updating this thing. Looks amazing. But yeah, there's some of your differences. You can see no debris on this 10-year anniversary pair. And you can see
Dude, the 10-year anniversary pair is pretty dusty. They did nothing extra for that pair, you know? Didn't help it out in any way. But I'm glad what they did, you know, 10 years later, kind of making up for some of their earlier mistakes. We got to see. There we go. Mo said, J-Mac, yesterday you were on fire on Bulldog Stream. Hell yeah. Smoke Puff Clouds in the chat. Man, we had a lot of fun last night. Over at the doghouse. Oh, I got to work a little bit late. Oh, by the time I was a little turned up, and you know, we do what we do always, but we were about a half hour late by the time we actually rolled in there. But it was all worth it. Great night last night. I appreciate all you guys for coming out.
the silver, see that shiny silver
Oh,
back versus your black.
Yeah, those little details, that little hardware glow up, that actually looks pretty good, I will say.
Embroidery on there, so pretty epic. And these are said to be slightly thinner. I don't really see it too much, and I don't feel it on foot. Maybe
Okay.
you guys can see the toe down might look a little different. but I don't see it. It feels really good. They both feel really good. You can tell a difference in that shiny Nike SB on the new
Oh, yeah.
embroidered SB
Oh, yeah.
on the old one. So, man, I don't know.
Yeah, those small details really, really went a long way, I think. Really went along. And it's just, like just smaller stuff, but it did make the shoe look a lot nicer.
Something else here, you got your white plastic detail there.
Yep, and like I said, the glow up on the eye stays also looks nicer. That kind of that chrome part there on the upper.
And then your chromed out lace detail right there. So pretty epic.
Makes them look even a little bit more sporty too. Just in case you weren't really good at skating and you just wanted to look the part, this is definitely getting you one step closer.
These things look amazing. You can tell the clear air bubbles discolored in these old ones. And then this one's nice and shiny. So I think these things look amazing.
I do
I think
too.
you guys will really like these. What do you guys think?
I think I love them. I mean, not love them, but I really like them. I mean, I'm at the point now where at first I was like, well, we got a lot of SBs coming out. We got a lot of collabs coming out that month. I was always going to pick them up, let's be honest. But, I do like the details. I wasn't aware of some of those details. I couldn't remember the P-Runs back in the early 2000s that well. I definitely didn't have a pair. Right then I was kind of when like the Dunks and SBs were just kind of coming around. I believe the eBay, the first eBay collab was like in 2004 or early 2000s. There was a lot of good colorways then. You could get anything on the shelf. But they didn't drop any collab. Like they dropped that eBay collab, but during that time it was just a ton of different colorways. It felt like how they dropped the Dunk team packs. That's kind of how it felt like that they were dropping SBs at the time. They would just put like a black and yellow colorway or, a lot of the colorways were pretty dope. The materials were really nice at that time as well. But you could walk into a store at any time and there would be like 20 different colorways of SBs. Just you could grab any one you wanted off the shelf. It was a good time back then. And the materials on the SBs were just really good as well. For sure. Yeah. Are we going to half size up on these? Yeah, he didn't really say that they fit. I don't think much different. So whatever you're wearing, Smokey, in your SBs, I would go there. I'd probably go true to size. Unless you got like a really wide foot and you're worried about that, they will stretch. They are all leather. But I would recommend going what you've been getting in your SBs. Hunter said, so dumb the pink colorway is exclusive to in-store for the grandma's couch. Yeah, well, I thought the grandma's couch, dude, wasn't the grandma's couch like, didn't they fucking drop both of those in store? I could be wrong, but I thought they dropped the green one and the... Here, let me go over there. I thought they dropped the green and the pink like in store. I didn't even think there was an opportunity to grab them online. Yeah, this one. Yeah, in store only. And it's today, baby, all day Saturday. Do we got any family in Cincinnati right now? Come on, where's all our Ohio family? Just crickets. Anybody there? Sheesh. So, yeah, looks like Grandma's couch is going to have to stay on Grandma's couch. They're not giving us an option. We'll just have to let them know on the next one, I mean, if there were the one shoe the collab I want are those piggies. Those of you guys that were able to cop those piggies, though, that was a great cop. That's still one of my favorite, probably next to the Action Bronson 990 V6 collabs, like for running shoes. Those got to be up there for me. For 2025 releases, I would say. I love that shoe. I love both of those colorways. You know, I don't know how like comfortable they are. I know a lot of you guys ended up getting pairs. Packaging's great. But yeah, I would have definitely taken either one of these colorways, preferably the pink colorway. I don't know. The green one might wear kind of nice too. The green one's kind of interesting, but I don't love like the rival. Like, I still think his best shoe. I think his best shoe is like the Nasty Boys or the not. Oh yeah, it is the Nasty Boys. Sometimes I call it the Hardy Boys. I don't know why. I think it's because like when I was growing up, remember when we were like younger, there was all the Hardy Boys books. For some reason, I get those two names mixed up. But the Nasty Boys Nike SB Unheard of brand, I really love that collab. But I would put the brick I don't even know what it's called. Yeah, let me go ahead and pop on over here. I think it's the I'm just looking them up. Sorry, guys. Unheard of. There we go. Yeah, this is the one that I like the best. The Building Bridges. I like these a lot. I know a few of you guys got these bad boys, but this is still my favorite one. And then I would put I'll probably put the pink one at a close second. But it looks like they are dropping both of them in store. Unless maybe later today they got some extra pairs that make it to the online site. I hardly doubt it. Hopefully you would hold on to those for, you know, some of the people that support them in Cincinnati. I'm sure you would. There we go. G said I got the blue piggies and comfort is hundo. Oh, man. Yeah, I don't have any of that silhouette OG. I don't have any like of the just, you know, in a different colorway. And I don't have a lot of Adidas runners in general. I had a few Adidas runners back like when I was in college. My roommate wrestled for ASU, but they would get like a lot of just like, you know, fucking workout shoes, run shoes. And we were sponsored by Adidas at the time. So he would give me a lot of his just running shoes that they would give him. But that was kind of a time I feel like when Adidas was, you know, kind of like, I would have rather seen them sponsored by Nike, you know, in like the early 2000s. But yeah, that's the last time I really wore like a lot of Adidas running shoes. So yeah, I still got to get those though, OG. Those are so good. I mean, the packaging, you know, if I only can get one, I'm getting the blue piggy. Yeah, the one you got, OG. Because that is the one right there, I think. You know, the Unheard of. Now I'm going to go ahead and put it up on the big board. Yeah, this one is my favorite. And prices, like I said, I'll probably end up getting one for a decent deal. And right now the bids are actually laughable. I can't believe that. It's actually kind of an insult to the shoe. But hey, man, we're going to, you know, hopefully kind of finesse, give it some time, and we'll see what happens. Absolutely. And then, yeah, we got the pink ones as well. The triple pinks, which are also another good pair, but let's not put blue in front of it so we can see that one. Yeah, there they are. The pink. So these are actually doing better. Wow. I actually like the blue ones better, but I would like both of them if we can make it happen. We making some money moves. Ah, those are so good. But Smokey, I know, especially the blue one. The blue one Right now with the hundo and the $150 top bid, I mean, geez, that's less than retail. I could be out of that thing about at 180, right where retail's at. So, and that comes with the, the special box. Yeah. Yeah, they're pretty saucy. Yeah, the Addy Star Cushion 3. My favorite collab on that silhouette so far. Oh, we got so many good collabs coming ahead of us, whether it's this summer, the fall, or the holiday season ahead of us. You thought the beginning of this year was fun? We have a ton of heat ahead of us that I think is definitely going to be very entertaining, and we're going to have a lot of fun finessing, maybe making some money as well. Lots of value buys out there as well. A great time to be a sneakerhead right now. Like we were kind of on like a down trot for the last couple years. It was more of a buyer's market. Now I feel like, we're kind of taking the roller coaster. We're taking it up, probably about halfway up to the top. But as May, slowly goes along, we'll get up there. And definitely once we hit, especially the fall, and then our holiday season is probably going to be even more insane than last year, holidays always fun. Even if the whole year is sucked up until that point, the last month of the season is always a real good time. But I think this year it's going to be extra special as well. And we met all you guys. So we're definitely going to have a lot of fun, especially when we get into holiday time. We call that the peak flossing season. And, of course, we got cheerleaders just for that time of the year as well. And we're going to try to turn it up this year. We're going to do our best. You know it. All right. What else we got, guys? It's the 10 o'clock hour. Did you guys see anything interesting? That is the $1 million question. I don't think I did. But we'll have to see again. The Jordan 1 UNC reimagines. We should be seeing a lot of manual W's today. Hopefully, the Discord is going to be full of your guys' W's. We like to celebrate over here. Don't be shy. Let us know what your latest W was. Let us know your drip picks. I love seeing what you guys are wearing over the weekend. Discord link going to be down in the video description. Also, we do put all the raffles in there. Also, sneaker news as it goes live, especially when we're not live. You can also get up to the minute updates in the Discord as well. The link is going to be down in the video description. I hope to see you guys over there. All right, let's see what else we got. We're kind of running out of room here. Dusty. Oh, yeah. Real dusty. I had from yesterday... and most of it was the Soul, comparing the 2015 or the 2018 Soul Jordan 3 to the 2025 one. That one was one I wanted to talk about on Thursday. I also was going to go over the rarest Nike SBs of all time, but instead we went with the P-Rod video. But yeah, a lot of this stuff I was kind of recycling from earlier in the week. And we might have had the only news story I had this morning, really, or the interesting one was the Salehi Puma. And even last night in the NBA, I always like to show off the NBA shoes when they got them on foot, but we've went over everything that pretty much has been on foot. And Anthony Edwards also had I guess we could have taken a look at the light gray EE ones, but we've already seen a lot of those. So, maybe they'll start bringing out the heat maybe in the second round. But we got to see I felt like the first time we looked at the starting five for each of the playoff teams, there haven't been too many changes in color. So they're pretty much wearing the same stuff. I know Jalen Williams did switch up a couple colors on his Harden 9, but we did go over that as well. And then I believe over on Hoops, I feel like, I think the other night there was also another color of the leaning Fred VanVleet, the Gamma colorway. And then, yeah, Kevin Porter also. Li Ning is like sponsoring the whole Rockets team, it feels like. Of course, yeah, game 4, or not game 4, but the elimination game, right? Yeah, they wore these colorways in the game they lost to Golden State before game 1. Which is an interesting. Then they also, Pod also had a pair of those on. That's why that makes sense. That's why Fred VanVleet was wearing them, because this is Pod shoe. That makes sense. But yeah, I can't wait to see some more Heat. We have seen some decent colorways of the Kyrie too. I don't know how much I like this silhouette on that one. And then Aaron Gordon with the Zen 7. I don't know about these, man. I feel like, I don't know. Yeah, the Zen 7 just might not be nothing for me. And then we got some Skechers making the list. None other than my boy Julius Randle. And then also OG Anunoby. All my New York fans. New York been going crazy. Dude. Oh, man. Yeah, we got to get a big W tonight. T-Puffs over the Warriors. Did you see Solei's stories when he was going out of the stadium? I'm going to have to check it out, Mo. I don't think so. And then we got, a couple Skechers. Norman Powell also got eliminated, but hey, at least he had him on foot. But Skechers has got a long ways to go, man. They're like 3 years behind, it feels like, from all the other, at least the looks. Maybe the technology's there, but man, visually, they got to do something better. All right, let's go over to the big board. I think, we already went to the NBA side of things. Jamal Murray, Jamal Murray had a pretty decent colorway on as well. He's known for wearing the New Balance two-way V4. Yeah, and Tatum, man, I tell you what, he might not want to wear those Tatum 3s anymore. Taking L's like he's been taking L's. Yeah, and Jamal Murray, there we go. New Balance's newest silhouette. The KD 18 might be the best Nike basketball shoe of this year. I would put the KD 18 at 1, and I would probably put the Book at 2. I'd probably put the Draw at 3. I'd probably put the Tatum at 4. Just off the top of the head. He was teasing some Celtics fans too. Nice. Hopefully giving them a hard time, right? Oh, my goodness. All right, ladies and gentlemen. I think this is probably where we're going to leave it. Again, big ups on all the W's. Congrats to you guys.
Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
I know a lot of you guys cooking. We're going to be getting ready for next week. Going to be a new slate. A new start to the week. Should be pretty nice, top to bottom. Really looking forward to it, I know. And then, of course, we got the Travis Scotts also dropping. Let me go over to the Salehi story, and let's see what this looks like. Oh, I love these things. I need a pair of these. But yeah, let's see them. Oh, no, I didn't see. Yeah, they must, I'm guessing his story got erased. Oh, he was teasing Celtics fans on Friday. Oh, man. The New Yorkers are probably just loving seeing Boston fall on their face like that. Oh, he's got the sock collection. Showing off the sock collection. Holy shit. There we go. Can never have too many socks, I feel like. All righty, ladies and gentlemen. Well, I think that is going to about wrap it up for today. Tomorrow, again, we got the day off, Sunday fun day. Then we're going to be getting right after it. On Monday, I'll definitely let you know. Usually, I take Monday is either hit or miss. Tuesday is usually the first day of our week, unless something good is going down Monday. I'll definitely let you know. It's probably tomorrow at some point. I'll let you guys know in the Discord if we are going to be going live on Monday. If not, I will see most of you guys for our live show on Tuesday morning. If you're not doing anything tonight, Area also has got the Flex Your Heat show going to be going on tonight. If you didn't see enough heat last night, you'll see a lot more tonight over on Area's channel. If you're not doing anything, check that out. We'll definitely be back either Monday or Tuesday morning. Again, I'll let you know the schedule in the Discord as well. Anything else? Keep an eye on Unheard of brand just in case they drop some pairs online. You know it. Keep your eye also on the Discord if you're not part of it. Link down in the description. Definitely will give you an assist at some point. Help me out. A lot of times I would have taken the L except for that Discord notification. And I appreciate all you guys that keep us running. Also, big up Old School Mo. You know it. And if you haven't posted in there, let us know what you're undead stocking this weekend. Show us some videos. Show us some drip pics. Also, there is a big dub section as well. If you got any recent pickups, I'd love to see what you guys get. But thank you guys so much for coming out last night, coming out this morning. I appreciate all the support. Because of you guys, we are a growing sneaker channel, a little bit newer. We've only been going for a couple years, and the goal is 7K. We will be doing a giveaway when we get there. We're only about 400 away, or we're pretty close. Once we break the 6,600 mark, then we only got 400 to go. And then we will be doing a giveaway. And then also probably around 7K, I'll also be turning on different layers to the memberships as well, as I don't have them turned on now. But we will have that because I do got some content that we are making a part of that project, but we got a lot to get together in the next couple months. But that is a project that we're also getting for you guys as well, or getting put together for you guys. But guys, again, thank you so much for coming out. Smoke Puff Clouds in the chat. Have a great Saturday night. Big salutes. Love you all. Have a good day tomorrow as well, and I will see you on the next live. It's been your boy, J-Mac. Whoop, whoop.
Girl, shake it fast for me, 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 girl, shake it fast. Big man blast, big man blast.
Drip Eliante, pulling up, feeling like Harry Belafonte. Look at my racks, feel like Serena went hit from the back.
Come on, come here, come a little closer. Don't be afraid, no, I don't wanna hurt you. Little more, come near, let me just show you. Don't know, can't talk, let me just show you. Don't be obsessive, it could be intensive, it could be explosive, it could be offensive. Don't be defensive, don't be aggressive, it will be a waste cause we could be expensive. You need a little fee in your life, you need a little me in your life. I wanna see the sea in your eyes, you need to be free. Hey.
Move, move, body, move. Move your body, do you move? Move, body, move. Move your body, do you?
You're running through my mind with a shotgun. I'm running out of time, but I'm not done. Yeah, I don't need to run, it will come to me. I don't need to fight, but I keep moving, keep moving. Even what I lose, yeah, I keep moving. Put on my shoes, yeah, I keep moving. There's no room to refuse. Don't you mess with us, we're not afraid. Look at us, no, there is nothing to discuss. I'm not okay, but I'll get up. I know the way, no, I won't stop. I know this game, I won't give up. It takes some time to reach the top. Let's take a break, here comes the drop. Don't be obsessive, it could be intensive, it could be explosive, it could be offensive. Don't be defensive, don't be aggressive, it will be a waste cause we could be expensive. You need a little fee in your life, you need a little me in your life. I wanna see the sea in your eyes, you need to be free.
Move, Look at me go, look at me flex, that's not a plane, more like a jet. I heard the song, we ain't impressed, then she heard me, now she undressed. To make it all worse, I got a check. You want a verse, double the check. I wanted this, then I got this, I want that, I'ma get that. This how I look when you threaten and kill it. I gave a warning and they didn't listen. I'm at the ceiling, that's independent. She in the feelings and that's when they finish. I've been around in your cities and states, I taking down on your biddies today. I wanna crown for the busiest days, you just a clown with your minimum wage, word. This how I go and you pop it, this how I go and you hot. Funnier now and I drop it, none of the numbers can drop. She be on me and that's true, but I'ma go finish on top. You get what you want when you pop it, you do what you want when you hot. This how I go when you pop it, this how I go when you hot. Funnier now when I drop it, none of the numbers gon' drop. She be on me and that's true, but I'ma go finish from top. You get what you want when you pop it, you do what you want when you hot. I just spit quick, but the lines so slick. Get up on the regular like which one hits. Made it on the regular, don't sound like this, but it still hits. I don't miss, I just go, 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 like a go, go flow. And I'm almost known, and I told you so. When I throw these flows, like it's Rochambeau. And I ain't too close, it's Joe Smo goes. And I'm not in the middle when I'm hot with a riddle, and I got just a minute when I stop. And the pivot that I got is a mission, you not. And the one that's on top, go the distance you flap. There's a difference, I'm on my grind. That is all the time, I do not do breaks. That's right, I stay in dry. And look, I'm back with a little bit of that and a little more cash than it came in with. Ready, that cat is out that bad, but I still ask you, the boy got skills. I don't need her, I don't need him, I don't need help with me, I got this. I can sing songs, I can spit raps, and I can do both, even do this, word. This how I go when you pop it, this how I go when you hot. Funnier now and I drop it, none of the numbers can drop. She be on me and that's true, but I'ma go finish on top. You get what you want when you pop it, you do what you want when you hot. This how I go when you pop it, this how I go when you hot. Funnier now when I drop it, none of the numbers gon' drop. She be on me and it's true, but I'ma go finish from top. You get what you want when you pop it, you do what you want when you hot. Look at me go.
Place where we can go and be alone. So come away with me, nobody has to know where we gonna go. I was just calling to see if you're free to run away with me, to run away with me. Don't tell your friends, but let them know we're safe later on. The road's calling, sun on our skin, sleeping under stars when it's gone. I was just calling to see if you're free.